again and again that they are so happy and they are stepping up their actions by showering upon us so much of grace. Now, talking of grace, in Ahmedabad I had talked about an idea of observing how we all receive transmission. See, sometimes we receive transmission as if it is entering from front. Sometimes we receive transmission as if it is descending from above. Sometimes we receive transmission as if it is entering from all around. Observe this. At least three things can be observed how we are able to receive this transmission. Is it frontal or from above, or is it 360 degrees? And sometimes it oozes from within itself. So try to observe this thing, please. And when you will observe, there will be times when you will be feeling some sort of exchange or some sort of a flow. This flow, like our breathing, keeps changing. See, when we breathe in, inhalation and exhalation. This is a natural cycle. It has been revealed, it's grace of our masters. I am declaring it in public today amongst our abhyasis, that likewise there is energy exchange. Energy is flowing constantly out of us. There are times and all of a sudden it reverses and the energy starts flowing inward. Observe this, you will notice. And there are times when there is both happening at the same time, inflow and outflow of this energy. Now, when you go deeper into this subject, when you become so absorbed inside, trying to perceive things by actually sensitizing yourself so much that you are so focused, it requires extreme focus to perceive such a thing. You can't be flippant with your sadhana. In the morning, what happens? This flow is generally, I'm using the word carefully, generally, inward. During daytime, it will remain inward and sometimes it will go outward also. Please do not confuse this inflow and outflow of energy with transmission or with pranahuti. It is natural cycle, whether you are an abhyasi or not, it happens. As an abhyasi, when we meditate and pray and try to receive transmission, the grace, and at that time, if the flow is also inward, which generally happens before Suryodaya, so the energy inflow which is naturally happening and the transmission that is descending, both are inward. It is like you are swimming with the currents, river currents, water currents. It is not opposing. It is going in sync. Likewise, in the evening, when the flow is going outward and you are also trying to eject certain impressions in the form of smoke and vapor, then too this outflow helps us getting rid of these complexities and impurities through our cleaning process. So there is so much of wisdom behind. But try to understand when these things happen. And when outflow is going on, should I not meditate? Or should I do cleaning? When it is inflowing, should I stop my meditation and do the cleaning? We should not confuse ourselves. Stick to your program, stick to your practice. Don't come up with theoretical questions. It is my duty to share with you all these revelations. But don't argue on this point among abhyasis and preceptors and keep on writing mails. Observe, put it in your diary and forget it. If you are able to be sensitive enough to see the inflow and outflow, it is already a big step. When you are able to understand this transmission in 4 different directions, how it comes from, that too also a big step. All these observations helps us appreciating the work of our Master so much. It is no longer our journey in darkness. Our journey should be full of awareness. Without this awareness, of course, we all travel together. One enjoys, one drags, and one simply just is so lost in surrender and remembrance. That is also good. So those of you who have the ability to increase this sensitivity, those who are curious, they should prayerfully submit themselves and try to understand various flows that constantly go on inside us. And with that, when we combine our remembrance, in fact, remembrance takes a different shape when we are so observant inside. I think it becomes mutual things. It appeals us, the constant remembrance appeals us at a different level. Because the connection is automatically made when we are trying to observe this inward and outward flow, and with that automatically transmission will crash. So with this and happy news of one more happy news, I think we'll have many more happy news little by little as we proceed in our life. And the happiest news would be when we all merge in the ultimate, all of us together again, see again each other in the brighter world. Thank you. Thank you.